right? Each test specification file includes a set of test scenarios. Test concept is another feature provided by Gate framework to enable modularity of test code. So we take these concepts one by one and defining test steps, can be one or more again, for each concept. Concepts also should be reusable. That's why it's important how you design the concepts as reusable. When we define our steps, test steps for the concepts, also define step implementation, and these calls the software under test. Okay. And while we are using Testinio, our test automation management tool, as the software under test, we are demonstrating in first two rows, which we will discuss in more detail in the next section, by the way. As part of the company's mission and continues to improve our test practices, we have developed more gauge test suites. We have found better ways of developing test scripts for testing. The first two rows actually define first one for before systematic test case design. It's kind of before and after phase. First one is before systematic test case design. It's a pilot phase, and the second one is after we apply the systematic test case design. Okay, so we applied BDD practices, behavior-driven development practices, by using Gauge framework. But for sure, we have faced great challenges by developing large test suites, and these challenges lead us to apply best practices for developing high-quality, maintainable test scripts. Because it's not for us, the important thing is just creating a test script. Each test scripts, it should be high-quality, maintainable test scripts. Because one of the important issues is not, like I said, not only writing scripts, it's keeping them maintainable and reusable. That's why it has been discussing widely in testing community. A test tool alone is not enough to reach successful test automation. So, Gauge follows Markdown syntax for scripting, same as Wikipedia does. Markdown is a with plain text formatting syntax, so the test is in unstructured way, which means it's like a more liberty to make the test like specific document, and also it brings on the table the more risk of ending up with scripted tests in many different styles. Having standards or procedures will help to prevent chaos in the team. So as you can see in the picture, Gauge test scripts have been developed in Turkish. Even the script is Turkish text would not be readable clearly to the Turkish reader. We can see that due to different style of testers writing the scripts, there were many issues, length of a test cases. It might be some test cases might be as long as the user stories. It's too much. We don't want this. And also the application in text scripts, and also hard to understand and maintain. I will get more detail about this last subject later. So, as I said, Gauge follows Markdown syntax for scripting the test in an unstructured way. But what if we use structured version that creates a sort of a scope for us to stick with that? I mean, Cucumber is another framework of BDD approach. Cucumber framework nicely does this with the given then syntax, but it becomes kind of messy in the long run. And since one of the goals is increasing collaboration between business side people and development teams, can be a little bit bump. So in this work are two defined challenges. Challenge one is need for systematic test case design. Systematic design of test cases is fundamentally important and crucial for success of any type of testing, either manual or automated testing. Like all the software systems need, test cases also need systematic well design. If test cases are not designed systematically, the result of a test suite will include low fault detection, which we really don't want this, and effectiveness. And of course, there could be many applications in test logic. Challenge two, need for modular maintainable test scripts. Test code is a type of source code, and just also any source code, it should be developed with high quality, right? It should be more modular, readable, and maintainable. Okay, and since we are using Gauge framework with Markdown syntax and trying to escape from drawbacks of Gauge with two challenges, we have been working on all web applications, and we identified model-based testing as the most suitable approach for systematic test case design. So model-based testing is a suitable approach for testing web apps, web applications. Like nodes would be the page of the apps, and age would be the transitions among the pages. Like I said, there's a simple step here. Login is another node, dashboard is another node, project is another node, and there are age between two nodes. So as the first phase, we decided to apply a lightweight manual model-based testing to design our test cases. And our testers write Gauge scripts based on them. So this is the actual first version of our our test model that we developed. And of course, it was on the paper. It should be on the paper in the first version, like we like it. And we incrementally added nodes and ages later on. So the lightweight nature of our model-based testing approach is also called just barely good enough modeling in agile modeling. Okay. So in our lightweight model-based test design approach, once a test model is designed, like you see in the picture, we consider to apply 4 criteria. I mean, one node to node, from one node to another. I mean, basically transition from the current node to another node. Node to itself. Often, like we'll be using this often like error checking, like invalid logging. For example, in the picture is like you can see the forget. It's node to itself. Input UI test, a single node or a single page unit level, and end-to-end testing, like testing a path of nodes. We based on these 4 criteria in our work. Okay, after applying the above systematic approach, we produced 139 Gauge test specification and 518 test scenarios. As you can see here, this is the after phase of our work, and this one is the before phase of our work. There are 2 differences here. I mean, even when you can see here, you can understand like it's modular, it's readable, it's maintainable, it's clear understanding code. So that's we like it. Okay, as an outcome of our work, we are able to observe various benefits, not for only test case design, also for the better understanding for domain using a software under test. So one of them is a clarity and roadmap for test engineers. First of all, test engineers have well-defined clarity on how to develop Gauge test scripts, with providing a clear roadmap for test engineers and makes it easier to know the progress. And second one is higher quality test scripts in terms of modularity, with, no or less application. Since the lightweight test design approach breaks the test design problem into smaller parts, test engineers are less likely to develop spaghetti-style test scripts, with no or less application, and it also increases the readability of the test code, not for only test engineers, also for business side people, which really important for BDD approach as well. Okay, this is that's all. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, I will gladly help.
Yes, Bura, I have one question.
Sure.
Can I ask?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What kind of advantage did using behavior-driven development approach provide for the project?
Okay, that's a great one. Thank you for asking this question. It helped us to increase the communication level between business side and IT teams, because there's a more common problem between these two teams. Test codes should be understandable. They should be read. They should be understand our test code and our test design. It helps the business side people to understand. Even they can write desired test code with BDD way, with structure, using systematic test case design practice. They can even write their test scenarios, and the understandable is increasing up.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your
Thank you very
response.
much. Thank you.
Okay. Just a moment. Tora El Idrisi, I think that she wrote something to me. If yeah, if
Hello?
you have your hello, if you have your presentation, if is it
Yes.
possible, please.
Okay.
If it is
So
okay, Professor Baliano, can she start?
Yes, of course.
Okay, okay. We are waiting.
I couldn't find my presentation in the autorisé. Sorry, just a moment.
Okay, okay. We are waiting.
Internet. It's, why I can't see this? I share with sharing screen, but I don't see my presentation on the window.
In which window are you searching for it? We don't have your presentation because you didn't upload it on a Riot platform.
I did it just before starting the presentation, the session. So you can have it here in the ACAC session in the Riot.
I'm check.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, someone is sharing the screen, I think. This is why I can't share mine. Is this for that?
Okay. So I'm going to download it and then I will share my screen. So please tell me when I can go on with the slide.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Thank you. Okay, this is it. Thank you very much. Okay, so sorry for this technical problem. My name is Turiel Idrissi. I'm a PhD student from University Mohammed V of Morocco. I'm glad to be here with you to present our work relating to the deep learning, namely CNN and Delistan used for blood glucose production. Next slide, please. So I'll start by introducing the context of our work, which is diabetes and visual production. Then I'll present the motivations and objectives of our work, followed by a brief description of CNN and DLSTEM techniques and the multi-step ahead forecasting strategies. After that, I'll share with you our experimental design and obtain the results before conclusions and future work. Next, please. So as known, diabetes is a chronic disease that needs a day-by-day management to maintain the blood glucose level in normal range. Otherwise, severe complications might appear. Next, please. The visual production can help to take appropriate actions ahead of time. It requires previous glucose measurements that can be done manually or automatically using continuous glucose monitoring devices. Various data mining approaches, including statistical methods and machine learning techniques, are used for visual production. In the context of this work, we are investigating the deep learning techniques. Next, please. So in this study, we consider the visual prediction as a time series prediction problem that can be performed to determine the next value, that is called one-step ahead forecasting, or to determine the next H values, which is the multi-step ahead forecasting. Next, please. The motivation of our work is the importance of the visual prediction for diabetes management and self-management. In a previous work, we have conducted a comparative study between the 5 MSF strategies using the LSTM technique. As far as we know, no similar study was done using the CNN technique, and no comparison of the two techniques was performed in the OSF and MSF strategies using the 5 MSF non-strategies. Next, please. So it will be the next, please. The objectives are for this study proposing a new. Go back, please. So the objectives are proposing a new CNN model, determining the best MSF strategies to fit with the proposed CNN model, and to compare the performances of the CNN and LSTM model for OSF and MSF strategies. Next, please. A brief description of CNN convolutional neural network. It's a feed-forward neural network that contains a convolutional layer performing a convolution operation using a sliding filter and connection weights that represent the kernel of the convolution. The type of the input data determines the dimension of the filter. We use 1D for sequential data, 2D for images, and 3D for videos. Next, please. LSTM stands for long short-term memory. It's a kind of deep recurrent neural networks that are suitable for sequential data. They can capture long-term dependencies using memory cells with the gate structure. Next, please. In the literature, we have identified 5 MSF strategies, which are recursive, direct, MIMO, direct, and DIRMO, that we use in the context of this work. More details can be found in the paper about these strategies. Go ahead, please. Please. So in the experiments, we used a data set of 10 patients from Diabetes Research in Children Network. They contain the visuals of patients at intervals of 5 minutes recorded from continuous glucose monitoring devices. The performance is evaluated by the root mean square for all the models that we used. Next, please. So the experimental designs went through 3 steps. The first step, so you can just go ahead for the first step, concern the construction of the CNN model. We start by preparing the data, then training and testing the CNN model by varying first the number of filters, then the kernel size using a search grid. The second step concerns the development of the MSF strategies for the proposed CNN model. For each strategy, we had to prepare the data accordingly. Then the models are trained and evaluated for each patient and each strategy for an horizon of 30 minutes. For the third step, we compare the CNN and LSTM model for OSF and the 5 MSF strategies. The difference is evaluated by, sorry, there is a problem in the, so the evaluation, the difference is evaluated by the Wilcoxon statistical test. Here we have the results for the step 1. So we defined first the architecture of our CNN, which is a 1D convolution layer, followed by a flattened layer and 2 dense layers. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't see the screen, so I don't know if you are following.
I think that they can have you. Yes, you can start again.
Sorry?
Okay.
Do we have problem?
Yes, I don't see the presentation anymore.
I am
don't know
at the slide
Okay.
14.
Okay, it's okay. Now it's okay. So here we have the results when varying the filter numbers, and we have used the sum of ranking differences, which give us the number of filter equal to 20 that achieves the best ranking. So we fix the number of filter to 20. Next, please. So the same we do it with the kernel size, and we have the kernel size equal to 2 achieves the best ranking. So we fix the kernel size to 2. Next, please.
Can you see it? Okay.
No, I don't see the slides.
Maybe there is a delay because of the network, the web network, because I see it. I don't know how to help you. Is it okay now?
No, I don't see the. Do you see the others? Do you see the slides?
No.
Okay.
We cannot. Yes, now.
Now, yes, I'm seeing it also. So we go to the third step, to the second step. So here in the second step, we have the development of the 5 MSF strategies for the proposed CNN model. This chart presents the results. As we can see, no MSF strategy outperforms the others, and the 5 strategies are given similar performances. Next, please. So it will be the comparison between the CNN and LSTM model. So for the LSTM, we used a previously proposed LSTM model with 1 LSTM layer and 2 fully connected layers. Next, please. So we will have in the next slide the results. As we can see, so here we have the I don't see the slides.
Sorry, I don't know, but
So if you see the slides, we can see that the CNN is performing better than the LSTM for 1 step ahead forecasting and all the MSF strategies. These differences is statistically assessed by the Wilcoxon statistical test. We use a significance level equal to 0.05. We have formulated 6 null hypotheses, each one for each comparison. As we can see in the chart, in the table, all the p-values are under the significance level, which means that our CNN is outperforms significantly the LSTM models for 1 step ahead forecasting and multi-step ahead forecasting. Next, please. So as a conclusion, in this work, we have proposed a new CNN model for BGL prediction. We have conducted a comparative study between the 5 MSF strategies within the proposed CNN model, and we compared the performances of the CNN and LSTM models for OSF and MSF strategies. The results show that no MSF strategy outperforms the others for CNN. Besides, they have similar performances, and the proposed CNN outperformed significantly the LSTM model for OSF and MSF strategies. Next, please. As future work, we are proposing to tune other hyperparameters and to consider other input data such as activities and medication to enhance the prediction performance. And we propose also to explore a larger prediction horizon to enhance the quality of life of the patient. Thank you for your attention, and sorry for this technical problem. I'm glad to answer your questions if you have any questions. Hello? Hello?
Now we can see your screen.
Mine?
Yes.
Okay, but I think there was a technical problem. So I don't know if you have followed my presentation adequately?
Every speaker was supposed to share its own screen in order to make the presentation. Okay.
But I can't, even though now I'm clicking on the sharing the screen, and it gives me nothing.
You had to choose the screen, the windows.
No, it's blocked. For me, it's blocked. I don't know if it's from the administrator.
We can hear
because
you.
someone is using the screen.
We can hear you.
Okay,
yes,
so I have finished. Okay.
Are there any questions for Toria? Maybe not. I can't see the chair anymore. Maybe there are some problem about the connection. So next speaker can proceed with the presentation. Next speaker. Is there the next speaker? Hello?
Which one supposed to be? Which one is supposed to be now?
I think Yelis Karaka should be the next one, but I can't see her.
She has two papers, right?
Yes, I think so.
In fact, Yeliz was in here 2 minutes ago, but yeah, it seems she attended the meeting.
Yes.
We can wait a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now she's here.
Yeah.
Yelis, no.
Yeah, I think she dropped again.
Yes.
online.
cannot know me.
Stay online.
Outside, please. Okay?
Stay.
I will try. See you.
Manager, can you hear me?
Yes, you are the chair
No, yeah.
section.
Just a second. I am asking the manager of the room. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
of course.
I am talking with Elise. Elise cannot join due to a technical problem. So
Okay.
what we're supposed to do, maybe we can give the word to the other participants.
Actually, she is supposed to present the list to works for this session.
Yes. But we can continue. We can continue.
We can continue because maybe the second session is about the same arguments.
Yeah, I am the chairman for the second, so I can.
Okay, if you want, we can reschedule the presentation. We can reschedule them. We can go on, and then if Yael is able to connect, we can participate.
Can you hear me? So we'll continue with the presentations, and then when you'll be in touch with us, you'll continue.
Okay. Thank you. See you.
It's okay.
Okay.
Bye. Yes, she said okay. By phone. So let's continue to my section.
Yes.
Who is the first one?
Karak.
You can.
There's another work, the first one of the second session for this afternoon. It's the third work by Elise Karaka. And then we have Vahid Garahusi, test automation with Gauge frame.
Let's start with this.
Okay, I don't know if
maybe they are here. They should be here, supposed to be here.
Yes.
We are very...
Provide end trial.
Hi everyone.
But based on normalized direction vectors, in the intensification search.
Is there a speaker for test automation with Gauge framework? Experience and best practice?
Yes. Hi there. I actually did it a couple of minutes ago.
Okay. So you switched your okay.
If you want, I can share my screen. Then maybe you may remember me.
We remember. No problem.
All right. Cool.
Who is the next?
Okay. Now. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. But if you want, I can present again. It was very fun for me.
You'll get to diploma.
Okay. Is there a speaker for coupling an agent-based model with a mathematical model of Rift Valley fever for studying the impact of animal migration on the Rift Valley fever transmission? Is there a speaker for this work? Is there a speaker for deep learning algorithms for diagnosis of breast cancer? Maybe they are not there.
Or maybe there are some connection problem.
Yes.
Because I cannot see most of them. Now,
we can just wait someone to connect to enter the room.
yeah. I can hear you, you can hear me, you can see me. I cannot see you, for example. No, okay.
That's me. I had my camera off.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so it seems that they are not here.
Yes.
Only Alper is here.
Yes, I'm still listening.
Yes. What's happened with Elise?
By the way, we just lose the YouTube live stream.
Yeah, I think
yes, you.
Okay. So, is it be possible to have a record, maybe after session? No.
Yes, we have the record by YouTube.
Oh, okay.
On the program of the conference, you can find the link for the live streaming of YouTube. They will be available even in future weeks.
Oh, so I can find the record. I can reach the record.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
But how about the participants? We cannot see. They lost the contact, I think.
Yes.
Can you go out? Huh. What's happened? Yes, only me, you, and Alper.
Yes.
Yes, it seems like
the others are not here. All of them disappeared. It's impossible. Something is wrong with the connection.
Alper, maybe you can stop sharing your screen.
Am I sharing my screen? No.
Yes.
Just open my camera.
Okay.
No. I'm not sharing.
Okay. Not anymore. It's okay now.
Okay.
Yes. What is the problem with the
I cannot join it because I am outside and internet connection. I don't know why. I cannot attend. I am trying, but
I think you lost the connection. Yeah.
You
No, we are here. We are still here, but only 3 people. All
I don't know
others
because
are.
they uploaded and also one participant told us, I don't know why because they uploaded.
So you have your presentations uploaded, right?
They told me. They sent an email to me 2 days ago, 1 day ago. So I don't know what is the problem with me. I don't know.
Okay, let me try to present our papers.
For example, Furkan, my student, and he told me I will join section, and okay, but he told me I uploaded, but I cannot. I couldn't he told me.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the problem.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you? Okay. Can you hear me?
See, yes.
Okay. Is there any presentation uploaded?
No.
No.
No. On the Riot platform, there is just one presentation for this session.
I see. So there is no.
No.
I am talking to Elise Karaja now.
Yes.
So they cannot connect.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe can you close the section and open again if you can.
No, I can close this session because of the live streaming on YouTube.
And then can you open it? Reopen it?
I'm asking to the technical board. Just a few moments.
Please ask. Maybe this is the reason. Yeah. Oh, now we are waiting. Yeah, we are waiting. There is no presentation uploaded, otherwise I'll present it.
So you have my presentation uploaded, right?
No. The only one presentation I have on Riot platform is the one from Idrisi, El Idrisi.
I uploaded it.
It's the only one.
Oh my god. I also uploaded my presentation by 505 number, ID number, but I don't know. I also uploaded it many days ago. Oh my god. Should I upload now?
How many? No.
I have asked for the presentation and for the room.
Okay. Elise, can you connect now? Yeah, can you connect to the... Go out and connect again. What is written? I see. But what is the problem? You cannot connect. What is the message? Yeah, but I think not only you, the others too. Yes, the others too. There is nobody. Me, the manager, and the Albert. That's it. Three people we are online. The others are not. Yeah. This is due to the connection problem. So that's Yeah, not due to you. Not due to you only. No other speaker except me, Alperen, the manager. Yeah, he's online. He can hear me now. The rest, there is no one. Yeah. He presented, but he's online together with me.
Yeah, I don't want to lose you guys. Just want to be with you.
Yeah. So then nobody else. All of them lost the connection.
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to join.
No, they lost the connection. There are some technical problems. You also lost the connection.
Online. This situation is normal, I think that.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me. Are there any news? No.
Yes, they told me that exit the room is totally unuseful. Maybe the connection problem depends from the speaker, not from this platform, because it's okay, the platform.
So what they said, shall we close it and reopen it?
They said I cannot close the room, and moreover, it will be unuseful.
They are taking their time and Italian time. Also, they declared their website upside or down. I don't remember. Different time schedule. Also, you couldn't understand something.
Is he? Maybe he can register again.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't register. Yeah, I don't know, but I think that his section will start 1 hour after.
Yeah, but if he can just register, it will be good. You can ask him.
He understood something. So now it's okay. Tomorrow has him. But first, he couldn't understand. Maybe some participants couldn't understand. So
I know.
maybe.
I know.
Yeah. Time also different.
This is Italian time. In Turkey is 1 hour different.
I know. I'm sorry because it's time for you. I know you don't have time.
Elise, can you try to enter another room? Can you try to enter another room just for try?
Okay. Let me try to connect if you can.
You are waiting.
Yeah, we are waiting for you.
Okay.
Try if you can. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Professor Boreanu.
Yeah.
Can we try with Elise to enter another room? In this way, we can check if the problem is from the platform or from her connection.
Okay, I will ask her. Which room? Any room, right?
Yes.
Try enter another room. Which one started at It's
But this is the problem, internet connection problem for me.
By the way, I've just tried.
not out, not out.
Okay.
Other, another one. Yeah, you can enter another. It will be
Internet connection problem. I can, please, I can.
yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Yes, right. Okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
will okay.
Okay. You will try to connect another.
By the way, I've just tried to enter another room and I succeed to enter the room. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a problem of the room.
I mean, probably I just tried 2 different rooms and I will be able to enter the room and it succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then who is in prison? There is no one.
Is there any speaker from the section ICCSA number 2?
Live stream is on.
Yeah,
Is there Mehmet Akif Çiftçi or Zafer Aslan? Is there the speaker of deep learning algorithms for diagnosis of breast cancer?
someone try to connect.
Is there the speaker of coupling an agent-based model with a mathematical model?
Yes.
Okay. So if the chairman agree with me, we can go on with this presentation.
Yes.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Are you able to share your screen?
Yes, I try to find where I can to share my screen.
At the bottom left of the screen, there is the
Bottom left.
there is a share your screen. You have to click on it, select the windows, and go on with sharing.
Okay. I try to find. I don't see it. It's where?
We see you. We can't see your screen.
I see. I see share a video. I only see video, share video YouTube. I need help.
Oh no, we lost our speaker.
So, hi again. May I leave since I finished my presentation and I had to attend for another meeting. So, I will gladly stay and watch other presenters, but I had to attend another meeting. So,
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a nice one.
Thank you very much. Congratulations for your work.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do we have any idea how are we going to proceed?
Are you one of the speakers?
Yes, but
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I take the place for the chairman because we lost also the chairman. So please go on with your presentation. Are you able to sharing your screen?
I think yes. Let me try. Give me a sec, please. Just let me try.
Okay. Please tell me your name.
Furkan Taner. Kamil Furkan Taner. My time was 6:30.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, I find you.
Okay, let me try it. I think I cannot share my screen, but because I'm using Mozilla, if I had used Chrome, that could be much more better. But let me try to access the Chrome. Just give me a minute. All right, I'll be back.
Yes.
I'll close and I'll be back. I try to be back, in fact, because everyone has some kind of connection problem. Okay, just give me a sec. Bye bye.
We really trust you.
Thanks.
You'll come back.
Okay.
I'll do my best. Bye bye.
We hope you're lucky.
We are waiting for the third speaker of the second session.
Yeah.
He should be able to connect and to present. He needs to change the browser.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay.
It is good if at least one.
I am back, but do you see or hear me?
We can hear you.
Great, but I tried to enter here with Chrome, but I couldn't do it. I don't know, but I'm still trying. I still using Mozilla I think Mozilla is the only way to enter here. But if you are using Mozilla, Mozilla didn't let you to share your screen. But I think, do you see my screen, by the way?
No.
Maybe yes.
Yes, let me, do you see
Maybe.
it? I open my presentation for now, but do you see it? If you see it, let me know. Because it seems I shared something. For now?
No. We can't see anything. If you